Hey guys, welcome to another Life with Miss video. I got the fan running, so hopefully you don't hear it. It's hitting kind of over here, and you guys are over here, so fingers crossed that you guys, but you can see my hair blowing. But I don't care about that. It's just the sounds that I care about. So hopefully you're not hearing it too bad. But welcome to another video. So today we are gonna play around with the Switch 1. I bought the Switch 2, did a video on it. I'll link it at the end of this video. And initially I was like, I'll just throw the Switch 1 in the closet. You know, it can do nothing. You know? Yeah, it's like I could sell it for a few hundred, but I didn't really want to go through that effort. And then it dawned on me that my best friend has something that I've wanted for a while. I've wanted to ask him if he would sell it to me. And so when I offered money to him for this thing, he offered a swap deal, you know, involving my Switch, and I agreed. So basically what it is I have been wanting his Wii for a while because I want to play Animal Crossing. I'll put the game up, and it's the one device that I never really owned myself. I would just play his, right? Because we lived together. So since he had the Wii, I decided I wasn't gonna buy one because he had one, right? And but I had skipped Animal Crossing because the Wii was downstairs, and I'm always up here. And it was kind of similar thing. He used to use my Xbox, and then it was actually when I started doing content back in 2016. I had hauled my Xbox upstairs to hook it up to the computer, and that's when he bought his own Xbox, right? Because I had all of a sudden taken it from the living room to the bedroom. So we decided to do this swap, and he has already given me the Wii. So he gave it to me today. So I figured, well, today we should fiddle with the Nintendo Switch 1. Now, I packed it up all like back in June, the day I bought the Switch 2. I packed it up because, well, I had the Switch 2 converting all my one over, and at the end I just, I like to be organized, so I just packed it all up. So it's all packed up, but what I want to do is I want to remove my account. That's the only thing we really need to do from it. Other than that, it is good to go. I did tell him that I wouldn't have any games for him because I don't want to part with my games, but I'm willing to part with the console. But he was okay with that. So yeah. Plus, there's a lot of freebie games on the Switch too. But yeah. The reason I want to remove my profile isn't like I've known the guy for 20 years. Like, I trust him, you know? But the thing is, Nintendo's made it very clear that two actively played profiles, like the same profile on a 1 and a 2, and if they're like being played together, things can start fucking up. They've mentioned that you can only be on one Switch, whether it's the 1 or the 2, which is why I transferred everything. Plus, why wouldn't I? It's new console, right? So yeah. So I'll show you what I got going on here. Okay, so I just grabbed this box, and so the Wii is in there with the cords. He had a couple of controllers. Um, he put some sort of plastic on the controllers. I'll probably take it off. I don't really like it. It looks yellow and all that, so I'll probably take it off. Yeah, like I don't feel like I really need a protector really on it. And then a bunch of games. So my Switch 2 is right there. So that's staying in the room. You know, I just recently bought it back in June when it released. It was an $8 or an $800 thing. So stay in here. That's stay in mine. In this case is my first Switch, which we'll go through in a minute here. And since, like, I love this case, but it does not fit my new Switch 2. The Switch 2 is bigger than the first one, which means this case is useless. So I'm gonna give them that case. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I think that case was a big reason that I was like, I won't sell it. I'll just keep it. I think it was because I really didn't want to part with the case, but like it's no good to me, so he can have it. Yeah, but I am gonna have to buy another case that's cool like that because I do really like it. So I'll show you what's in the box. We'll take some stuff out. So the Wii, of course. Um, better if I show you that way. So the Wii, it works. We tested it. One of the other reasons, because I could have easily just bought a Wii off of like, you know, eBay or whatever, right? And I'd looked. The reason I asked him if he was willing to sell his is because I know how he takes care of his stuff. He's really good with stuff. So I knew I'd be getting a like new Wii with him. So that was the biggest reason that, you know, and I live with the guy. I know he has not touched this Wii in probably, I don't know, how old's the Wii? Because I feel like I've been doing content longer than the last time I saw him touch this Wii, and I started content in 2016. So I can't remember when the Wii came out, but we used to play it together, you know, we, no pun intended, but we used to play it together. There's a game in here, I'll show you, it's this. We used to play that all the time. Yeah, yeah. So we'll go through the games after. Some are games that I'm not like really into, but maybe I'll try it out, see? You know, like, you know, he just gave me all the games he had for it, so yeah, so there is that, and then there's two of these, but like I said, I don't really, they're yellow, I don't really like the yellow, you know, so, I get that it's to protect, but, let me see. Oh, it's actually lighting up. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I should keep it in there, but you know, nice white, just to prove that it is a white thing. Because on camera it probably looks like dirty, right? You probably can't tell that it's actually yellow. Yeah. I don't know why he wouldn't have gone like a white one that would look a little better on there, but I'll ponder that. Maybe I'll see if they have like colorful ones, and maybe I could get some purple for that. So anyway, two of those. And then there is this, I think it's called the Nupchuck, right? I can't totally remember, but I believe it is the Nupchuck. I'd have to ask my my friend what he used it for, like maybe driving games or yeah. I'm not sure what you would use it for, what kind of games, but and then we of course have like the you know the hookups. He and then here's another hookup. And then this is the tray for the console, so it'll sit, I don't know, probably like that, or do I have it the wrong way? I think so, like that. I don't know. It'll sit something like that, but we'll fix it all proper when I hook it up. And then he actually bought a new one for me when I made the offer. Yeah, because I'm guessing the old one wasn't working. So yeah, this is a sensor bar. I think it's mainly for the Wii games, like the Wii Sports and all that. It's mainly for like fuck, I don't know. It's a sensor bar. I don't know. Like, come on, guys. I just want to play my Animal Crossing, okay? One trick mind here. Okay, so, you know, we do have some other games that we could play, which is good because it's, you know, yeah, I won't be able to buy my Animal Crossing probably till next month, which is fine because what I want to do is I want to, for now, I'm gonna hook it up to this TV right here, but I want to hook it up to my computer. I would like to stream some Wii games, and I can't do that right now because I don't have adapters for it to, yeah, it doesn't hook into like HDMI, right? So I'm gonna have to get some stuff for that, and yeah, I don't even think there's an HDMI on it, so it's gonna have to, yeah, I'll have to look into some stuff and see how it goes. Now, one thing that my friend had noticed when he was like packing it up to give it to me is that it has some GameCube stuff on it, which I love because, as many of you guys know, GameCube is my favorite Nintendo. So there's this, which I believe is memory slots, but it's in such small writing. Maybe you see it better since I'm holding it right up to you guys. You see what it says? Yeah, it says memory card. Okay, so that's memory cards. But he said something about it being GameCube memory cards. But to be fair, that would make sense because wasn't the GameCube before the Wii? Like, and then it was just kind of, you know, aside from that, it was DS stuff, right? So it would make sense. You know, the last one is usually compatible with the next, so it would make sense. Yeah, it says Nintendo GameCube controller right there. So, yeah. So, yeah, 4 controllers there. And, yeah. So, okay. So that is all the hookups for the Wii. So I'll show you the games. So we have this one, the Wii Sports. And you know what? I see the nunchuck in here. You see right there? Is it on this side? Yeah. You see the controller and the nunchuck? Which hopefully is called a nunchuck. I'm just calling it that because I think that's what it's called. But, you know, it would be totally me to upload a video saying the wrong thing, acting like it's the way it is. Okay. So, Game Party 3. So, there is a lot here. There's 19 games here. So, billiards, bumper pool, miniature golf, smack a troll, boca ball, whatever that is, croquet, racquetball, remake of the arcade classic root beer tapper, with almost 30 games and countless game variations. There's something for everyone. It does say 19 games, so the billiards must be majority of those. So yeah, but yeah, that one I'll probably play. We'll definitely stream that. As far as stream goes, give me a month at least from the time this video posts, because you know, I don't know how much the stuff will cost, and I've been working on the business lately, so so give me a month. Give me a solid month. A month after you see this video, we'll probably start streaming this sucker. But in the meantime, we'll pop a game on today and play it. It just will have to be you'll probably have to, it won't be recorded like my gameplay usually is on the gaming channel. You'll just see it from the phone. Tiger Woods Golf. I do remember my friend Mark, he would play a lot of that. He was a big fan of Tiger Woods Golf. Mountain Sports. So that one looks pretty fun. Skiing and stuff. Red Steel 2. This one looks like it wouldn't be too bad. There's the back of it. I haven't heard of the first one. I kind of would want to buy the first one before playing the second one. But, Big Game Hunter. And it says 2012 on it. So that must be how old the Wii is, 2012? You know, to be fair, that would make sense. Because like I said, I'm pretty sure we played the Wii before I started doing content. And I started doing content in 2016. Prior to that, we used to hang out all the time downstairs. Yeah, so 2012 actually does make a lot of sense. Wii Sports Resort, and that one looks pretty good. I think I've played this one with him actually. Now that I'm seeing all the party games, I'm like, aw man, now it does suck that I'm taking it from downstairs, because that's where we would play games together. That's the roomier area. But, oh well, I can always drag it down if we want to do a party game sometime. Top Shot Arcade. So this one is, it just looks like it's shooting, and it does show a gun. As far as I know, my friend doesn't have a gun for the Wii. He probably just used the nunchuck, because he would have given everything to me that involved it. So, and there's the Wii Fit Plus. I do vaguely remember this one. I remember back then I was skinny, I was kind of in shape, you know, like, yeah, I didn't really play it. But, you know, and I probably still won't, because I got my own fit thing that I do. It depends, because a lot of these fit games require quite a bit of room, and we're in my jam-packed bedroom right now. You know, yeah, I have a treadmill in here. There's not a lot of room for much else. SimCity Creator. SimCity he loves, so I'm not surprised that he has this. I suck at building games, but doesn't mean we can't give it a try. And then the other one is Resident Evil 4, which is an awesome game. And yeah, so if we wanted to play it on the Wii, we can. So So yeah. So those are the games, and I'll be buying some games. So let me know if you guys have any recommendations on some good Wii games. Um, Once again, I only really struck an interest because I want to play my Animal Crossing game, and I've played every single Animal Crossing game ever, except for the Wii one. I skipped that one because I don't know. It's like I didn't feel the need to buy a Wii since he had a Wii, but I also didn't really get a chance to ever play the Wii alone, because it was in the living room, and it's like when something's in the living room, you either want to watch TV together or play a game together. You don't want to just hog the, you know. So, so yeah. So that is that. So now for my part. So now for the trade-off. So I'm gonna give him this, which once again, I love. It's sad to part with this case, but it's going to a friend. So if I ever need to look at it, I'll just go look at it downstairs. So I already packed it in here. So, so this is a very cool case, by the way. So I'll show you. It folds out, and then if you grab this, so if nothing cool happens. I thought something was in there, my bad. This goes like this, so that's how you kind of pack it up, and it does go out. I'm not sure why you'd want it out unless you're like placing it and playing it on here. I don't know, but nonetheless. So take this out, and then there's games that you can have in here. They're empty because I'm not willing to part with my Switch games because I'm not done with the Switch. It's just I upgraded to a Switch 2. So unfortunately he's getting no games, but I already told him that he can borrow any games I have if he wants. In the meantime, he'll also have the Nintendo app that he can use as well. So yeah, so he will get that. And, to be fair, I could have kept this because the discs are the same size. So I could have actually kept this. But the thing is, I'm going to want a new travel case for my Nintendo Switch 2. And when I get one, I'll get some new, so he can just have it. Okay. And we're just going to power this sucker on. Is it dead? Yeah, I'm gonna need to plug it in somewhere. It's dead. Yeah, my bad. I didn't think about the fact that it's been sitting in there. Oh god. I was just expecting it to be alive. Okay guys, so while we're charging that, we're just gonna set up the Wii. I'm just gonna give it a little wipe down here. Get it looking all pretty. Might as well just plug things into the back right now. Now, I don't know if let me see if my TV even has those at the back and if something's not taking it up. Okay, we do have nothing taking the spots up, so we're good there. Okay. And then we also have this sucker. This will be like the second console that's over by the TV because that's where I have my Xbox as well. I keep most of my consoles, pretty much any of the consoles that get streamed, they are at the computer. Yeah. Like, I'll show you. Okay, I already showed you. Here, let me just move that. There's the Switch 2. And then just below here. But this black thing is my PS4. I never did buy the PS5. And then those are my capture cards that I use to, you know, well, only one's a capture card, this sucker. This one is a Switch, not like a Nintendo Switch, but, you know, it allows me to cycle through pretty conveniently from things on my PC. Of course, you know, not really a console, but PC. And then over here, this is my TV station that doesn't get used too often because I'm always at the PC. But right down there is my Xbox One. I haven't really thought about Xbox since the Xbox One, so yeah, I haven't even thought about upgrading. Yeah, I barely use that sucker. I think the last time I powered it on was like a year ago. And then my little DVD player, I think we're gonna put the Wii on top of it. I guess you should stand it, so maybe I'll just put it beside. We got room. And then it can stand like it's supposed to. And then plug some stuff in the back. He even tied it for me. Okay. Just take that. I like to try my best to hide the cords as much as possible. So. Okay, that's a red one, white, and I don't see a yellow. So I'm gonna just put it in that one for now. Hopefully it's good. Okay, you guys wouldn't have seen that anyway, because I have you still facing the console, but that's okay. Okay, so one cord is plugged in. Now we just need to plug this sucker in. So that's an easy one. Okay, so that's just plugged into there. And move this box. That's probably an upcoming video since I record everything I do, but you know, I bought the house some new toilet bowl brushes. Yeah, they say you're supposed to replace them every 6 months. Like, I've lived here for, I don't know, probably 15 years. Neither one of us have ever replaced them. That's why I bought those. I'm like, maybe it's time. Yeah, maybe it's time. So I don't think you necessarily have to replace them every 6 months. Yeah. Okay, so let's just tuck that back there a bit. Okay, just hide you. I'll probably fix it up the next time I dust this place, which will be soon. Put you back up there. But yeah, we'll be dusting this soon. It's funny because the living room, like the living room, I feel like doesn't even require dusting weekly. Like I swear no dust hits the living room for at least a couple of weeks. And even sometimes like longer than that. Yeah. I'll go to dust it and nothing will be on the cloth. And but then you look at this area and yeah. My friend says it's because of electronics. I guess that could be right. He says, you know, the more electronics, the more dusty. Well, where's the, like that? I feel like I don't know. Because then the living room. The living room has like a big screen TV, consoles, stereo equipment. Like, yeah, I don't know. I think maybe it's electronics in a small space, a small enclosed space. The living room's a little more open. Like, I don't know. But anyway, off point here. Okay, so we got this sucker. We can see the red light is on now. I don't know if you guys can see that. You still really don't see it. Yeah, interesting that we don't see it in the camera. But a red light is right there. Like, just the camera doesn't seem to be picking it up. But it's literally right on the power button. I wonder if when I go to edit, it'll be showing and I just don't see it in here. Yeah, because I swear to God, there's a red light on right now. Okay? Just in case it doesn't show up. But that's so weird. Why is it like that? Why do you guys not see it? Man. Okay, so everything is plugged in. We'll need some sort of disc in there because I don't think there was anything like really on the line with the Wii. I don't know. I can't remember. I don't know. Let's put Red Steel. I was gonna grab Resident Evil, but I feel like more of us probably have never heard of Red Steel. And we can show off some gameplay of that. Okay. So, oh, don't I need to, we need to connect, like the controllers, right? They're wireless though. Oh, and I forgot that there's actually a base. You can see what I'm doing. It's like, which way is the better way? Is it that way? That looks wrong. Let's try, I don't know. Let's try this way. Yeah, that looks good. That looks good. Hey, it doesn't stay though. What's the deal? I don't know. I guess, yeah, it should be okay. It's like, it's not like it's going anywhere, you know? It's just gonna stay here, but I do think it's on the base wrong. But it'll be okay for now. Pop in a disc, Red Steel 2, which I believe is there. Okay. And I got to power on the TV. And it's pretty quiet, so nice. I forgot to put this on. It has to hook into something too. Okay, it can just be right there. And I need to hook it into the back, so I need to move this, unfortunately. Because I have to show you what we're doing. Okay. So you see the red, that red? Yeah. We gotta hook this sucker to the red. Okay guys, we're back. My Android phone is on the charger right now. We're using the Apple. I don't know why it's showing the wall as like a beige. You guys have seen the room many times. It's a white wall. It started when I first like placed the phone, it saw a white wall, and then when I moved it, it's like there was a color adjust or something, so I'll fiddle with settings later. But we're recording with the iPhone. In case you saw my road trip video where I was kind of ranting about how the iPhone, you know, kind of messed up on me, I have fixed it. I found a solution. I decided that we are gonna grab all our video footage off the iCloud. So yeah, that's my solution to the iPhone. I can see everything perfectly if I drag it from the iCloud. If I don't, then I have some files that just are invisible. But, so we should be okay with this recording. So as you can see, we have the Wii set up. So for anyone that has never played the Wii, it's this is what the sensor is for. It's for this. Yeah, it took me a bit to remember that, but yeah, and it's because you move like this, but you're not going to see it in this window because I have to do it in front of the sensor, which is down there. You can see it on my DVD player. So yeah, but if I do it like this, you can, well, you're still not going to see me moving it because you can't see me, but we'll just put you back like that. So yeah, I'm surprised that the right day and the right time is on there. So yeah. Okay, so let's hit red steel. We're trying. Okay. We'll just start it since we're recording it off of, you know, not the way I usually do my gaming videos, so you're hearing it like right out of speakers. So my bad if the sound is bad. This is just a test. We're not like actually gonna play a game for 30 minutes or anything. It says the nunchuck, and okay. Oh yeah, that's right, there's a wrist thing, kind of like the Switch. I forgot about that. Ubisoft. I'm not the biggest fan of Ubisoft, but yeah. But not for the same reason that other people aren't fans. For me, it's because you always have to sign up to shit. Okay, red steel too. That would have been my friend's file. I'll do, just in case he wants to keep it, he can keep his file. I'll be this avatar. We'll do medium. I never pick easy. I always pick the middle. Please connect it. Okay. So I was right about calling it a nunchuck. So that's this sucker. And there's a thing at the bottom there. I think you connect it through there. So I'm just gonna open it up. Connected. So you must use it to shoot or something, I'm guessing. This is why I wouldn't mind a controller. Luckily for me, the game I'm mainly wanting to play on the Wii is Animal Crossing, and you're not really at risk of death based off of a controller. So, so it'll be fine if we have to use this. But I feel like I can't do things at the second that I want to with motion sensor type stuff. Yeah, so, okay, so anyway, let's do that. Start game. Okay, place. They want us to place the Wii upside down. Okay. Okay. Retry. Okay. It's upside down. Oh, facing down? Okay. Okay, I have it just like it's beside you guys. Yeah. Okay. Well, how do I hit A if it's upside down? Like, I'll show you guys. It's there. It's upside down. Like, how do I hit A? Oh, it just needs to be calibrated so we can pick it up. Okay. Okay. Good to know. God, it's so funny to be a Wii noob like 13 years after the fact. Especially since I've played the Wii, but it's just been like 10 plus years. And honestly, it would be one of those situations where I'd go downstairs for a drink. My friend Mark would be like, hey, let's get drunk and play Wii Sports. And so he'd just pass me the controller, but he'd control, like he would set everything up, right? Man, this game looks pretty good for being on the Wii. Oh, is this me? It's kind of like, it's a little weird though, because I'm like holding two things, one in each hand. Oh, did I do that when I showed you guys that? Oh, my bad. I think that might have been me. But it says press dash to skip, so this has got to be them. Yeah, I don't think I'm controlling this guy. But it was kind of like...
Hey, Ray! I think he's still alive! Not for long.
Was that me that fell, or... I don't know if I'm controlling this right now. No, I'm definitely not. Which makes sense, because it still says press, dash to skip. But there's moments, right, where you're like, shit, did I cause myself to run into that wall? This will be a game we stream, by the way. It looks so good so far. Yeah. And one thing I've learned, and this is probably just from doing content for like 10 years now, and especially gaming content, is that I really can't play games off of stream, you know? Like I can, but I can't, you know? It's like every time I play a game, I have to be recording at the very least.
You'll pay for that! Blood!
Okay, this is us. Use to move around.
What the hell happened?
Okay.
Find that SOB!
And then what's jump, like A? No.
I got gold for the man that brings me his skin. He's a dead man. That's good. Cause it's you or him.
Yeah, I hope the mobs are, you know, yeah, maybe we should have picked easy just because of the controller. But that's okay. Okay, so what's B? Because there is no B on here. Is it the trigger? Let's see. It's very... Okay, let's get closer. Okay. Where are they? It's gonna be so tough. This is gonna be so bloody tough. Oh, God. It's like, because you guys can't see me, you just assume probably that I'm holding this controller. Or that this shit's easy. I need to... Okay. Bad as I thought it might be. It is still a little wonky, like I will say.
Shut up, you geezer! Nobody out there but our guys.
It almost
Bring him up!
almost feels like Borderlands, right? The way shit is. Oh, okay. I didn't even know I was trying to climb. I hope I didn't miss anything. We're not like trying to be perfect here. We're just testing this game out.
Don't let him escape. So, you've come to save us all.
It's nice to see you
Move
too.
it.
You still have poor timing. And
There we go.
I see that you've lost your sword. That's just great. But I'll take mine. But don't lose it.
Okay. Follow GN.
Come.
Use your controller like a sword? Okay. Drawing your arm back is important. I don't know if you guys want to see this. Unfortunately, you can't. It's either you see the game or you see me. Although, it wouldn't be that way if my Android phone didn't need to be charged, because I now have two phones, guys. Which means we could actually do videos like this where I'm at the side of this window, so you see me and then you see, you know, kind of like the regular gaming videos, but, you know, this one has, you know, obviously it's not hooked up to the computer. It's like on the other side of the room. Okay. So you'll just have to imagine me drawing my arm back. Okay. Yeah. Use your whole arm for swinging. Okay. What am I supposed to hold? What are they trying to... Oh, okay. I'm having to be careful because you guys are right here. I don't want to, like, hit you. Or else you go flying. Okay, it looks like we're doing it right. Okay, they just wanted us to break through it all. Okay, yeah. Swing up and down, okay. Easy. Here, I'll show you guys the, oh, I can't, because I can't swap the, okay, use your whole arm. I see. Stabby, stab, stab. Okay. Stab. You can probably hear the cord hitting the tripod. Okay, swing wide. Okay. Okay. I'm actually liking this. I'm not too fond of the controller. But when it comes to attacking like this, I can handle the controller. It's when you have to like try to steady it in a position when walking, like, yeah, and then turning. Yeah, but to actually swing, to like swing your sword, I'm all for that. I like that shit. Advanced sword training. Learn to defend yourself. Okay. Hold A to parry. Okay. Easy. Parry 3 times in a row. Super easy. Parry, then hit him. Okay. Sucker! Man, I'm getting money from this? This is easy money right here. Okay. Parry and attack until you destroy the dummy. Okay. Oh, damn it. Gotcha, sucker.
So, you have not forgotten all you have been taught. Good. I should welcome you back to Contera. But I will not. Your clan was right to banish you. But it seems you are all we have. Since the Jackalers invaded last night, we have not heard from the other Kusagari. You are the first. I have a communicator inside. Take it. Speak with Tamiko. Yes, the same Tamiko. She is helping us. Try to do the same.
Okay. Well, I hate to end it so early here, but this isn't a gaming video. This was just a test. But we will totally play this on stream. I will pause it here until I can get stuff set up to get this on stream. It would be nice if I could somehow keep it over here and stream it at the computer. I wonder if I can do that somehow. I hate having all the consoles beside the PC just so I can stream them. But yeah, that's a good enough test. So the Wii works. Let's power this down, and it is like midnight now, almost. So I think we need to finish up my friend's Switch. So get that set up, and then I'll bring it downstairs for him. Okay, we are back. I'm just gonna grab the chair so I can sit. Okay, so we got the Switch. It's got a bit of a charge on it. And I'll just hit start. Okay. We'll just create a user. He can always change the info, but we'll get him. Yeah, he's already there. I had him in here at a point. Change his pose. There. It's usually the pose he's got on when he's downstairs. Okay. Change his background color. Blue or green? It's one of those two. Let's give him the blue one. He can link a Nintendo account if he's got one. So there he is. He's on there. Okay, I think that is probably gonna be Nintendo eShop. Oh, whoops, I didn't mean to hit cancel. Okay, update. Okay. Shit, GameCube is on here? Can you actually play the GameCube games? It doesn't let me go into it. Actually, it's not letting me go into any. I think you gotta click at the bottom. Huh. I thought the GameCube was a Nintendo Switch 2 thing. Let's see. What happened? Okay, okay, yeah. It's interesting. They advertise it. Fuck, I always forget that this is touchscreen. I always forget about that because I never use it as this. It's always just on the dock. What game is this? Man, it looks fun. I totally need this game. They calling it soccer or football? Oh, the shells. That was. It's almost cheating, right? Oh, Strikers. July 3rd? Oh, it's already out. Fuck, that looks so good. Oh, that's 2005? Was that a GameCube? Is that a GameCube game? That looked brand fucking new. That looked amazing. That was GameCube? I never had that for my GameCube. I pretty much played Animal Crossing like all the time. Oh, I have it then. Yeah, cause I have the GameCube on the Switch too. We have that. We could totally play that. We should put that in the stream this week. I think we will. This week being, you know, in a few days, because I do post these videos on Sunday. So this week will be next week technically. But that's awesome. It's hilarious that they advertise it like this, because it's like, yeah, you want to play this? Go buy a Switch 2. Luckily, I have one, hence why we're, you know, doing this trade-off to begin with, but to be fair, we should just do him a favor and download all this for him, because this is going to be his, you know, his games to start with. He's got a game that he wants to play. I think it was called Factorio or something. When I first offered him, this, before I was talking about the Wii, I was just like, hey, do you want to buy the Switch off me? And his first answer was no, because he doesn't like cartoony stuff, right? But there's other games I think he'll enjoy on here. Yeah, everything else should be here. It's just the Game Boy Advance. I didn't actually load up that app until I got a Switch 2. So I knew I didn't already have that one loaded up. But these other ones are on there. Anything else he can install himself, I guess. And let's see what's in news. Silk Song. Updated for the Switch 2. What's this? Oh, that was for like June 5th. Okay, that's old news. Okay, never mind. Users. Oh, right there. Okay. Deleting with that user that is currently stored in this console system memory. Additionally, the associated will be unlinked, and software that has been purchased using that account will not be usable on this. Yeah, that's fine. As long as it stays on my Switch too. Should be fine. Data cannot be recovered. Yeah, it should just be off of this, right? Like it's just so that my info isn't on there. Okay, so that puts him on there. So he still sees games, so that's good. He still sees the games that have been loaded on. And he'll probably have to sub though to play stuff. Yeah. Now the biggest question is we didn't fuck anything up, did we? Okay. Just grabbing my other one. Look how big the screen is compared to the Switch one. So much bigger, right? But better be for 800. Okay. I just want to make sure I didn't mess anything up. Yeah, we're there. Yeah. Because we transferred, right? But I just had to make sure. Yeah, I don't want to... Just make sure... Realistically, it should be fine because it's a whole different console. But, you know, so many games nowadays are linked online, right? So, but... Let's just test it out like this. Yeah, we're there. Yeah, that's the right save. Okay, yeah. Okay, that's all I needed to know. Okay, so we'll put that sucker back on here. Okay, so I think we have situated this for him. So he won't be able to play anything until he makes an actual Nintendo account. But after that, he'll have access to stuff. Okay, so that is good. And yeah, just because he watches some of these videos. That's my one and only Switch 2 game. Well, technically I have two, but the other one's digital. I have this one and I have Mario Kart World. But that'll be only Switch 2. So, for your guys's, you know, in case you guys are curious, but also I am doing this in case Mark watches this video. These are the games I have that he could play by just, you know, just telling me he wants to play them, and I'll just lend them. They're games I don't want to part with. I can play them on my Switch too still. So yeah, but we got Legend of Zelda, Breath of the Wild, Kirby and the Forgotten Land, Luigi's Mansion 3, Super Mario Odyssey, Mario Golf. This is one I could see him asking for. He likes golf games. Mario 3D All-Stars Deluxe. This one is basically like a reinvented version of Mario Brothers, the original game. Super Smash Brothers Ultimate, Super Mario Party, and Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. So those are the games I have for the Switch One. Unfortunately, because they're like ongoing games and the Switch, my Switch One games are compatible with my 2, that's why I didn't pass over the games to them, because I still can play them on my Switch 2. Yeah, they're not like the Wii games are, where, you know, they can only be played on that one console. So yeah, but that's the list of games. There's his console. So yeah, and he's pretty much good to go. He just will need to, if we log in there, it'll say that he needs to make an account. So yeah, he'll need to link an account. I guarantee you he doesn't even have an account, so he'll have to just make one. And everything else will be good, and then I'll be his first friend. And yeah, and then he's good to go. And it looks like it's showing all the games I did play on here. See if some of the digitals are on there. I don't know if they are. Yeah, Kitten Squad's on there. That was a digital that I here, I'll bring you closer. But yeah, Kitten Squad was a digital. Just Dance was digital. Super Mario Brothers 35 was digital, but unless they changed their mind, that was an anniversary game, and then they like kind of stopped allowing it to run. And then Marooners is digital. He was talking about, let's go into the store, because he was talking about a game that he wanted. I'm just curious, see how much it is. Oh, we're not gonna be able to look. But you know what? He said it was on the Switch One. So, because I've already deleted my profile, I can't really look on the one anymore. But let's look on the 2. Because he did say it was a 1 game, so it should be okay. So let's look on my 2. That way I can look on my profile. Okay, so eShop. Deals. Yeah, let's see what's on sale. Wow, Nintendo's having a half decent sale. They do put things on sale in the store, but it's like I like hardcover. Like, I like buying discs. That's why I have all these, right? Yeah, those never go on sale. No Man's Sky. I know he likes that one. He plays it on his Xbox though, so I don't know if he'd repurchase it for the Switch. Hello Kitty's on here. Deluxe version. Oh, Olympic Games. I need to get that one. My Sims. Okay, let's go. Okay, he said it was called Factorio. Yeah, right there. Okay. Oh yeah, $50 game though, geez. Is it new? Yeah, like I said, he likes building type games. So yeah, this is the game he wants to buy for the Switch. The music reminds me of Beetlejuice. Yeah, it says 1. So, cool. I'm done. I'm gonna call it here. I'll edit this video in the morning, because it's technically morning. It's 1 a.m., so I gotta get my butt to bed. But, you know, his stuff is done. I've deleted my account. It's just him on that Switch, so he's good to go. And I've got my Wii hooked up, so trade complete. So I will, I'm gonna go set it up. Well, I'm not gonna set it up. He can do that himself tomorrow. But I'm gonna bring it downstairs for him so he sees it in the morning. And yeah, and then he'll have all day to fiddle with it. And yeah, so goodbye Switch 1, I'll miss you. Yeah, so once again he's getting the Switch with this, which I will clean right now. I'll just give it a nice little dusting. My phone's saying we're almost dead battery again. That's okay. This is the last time I need it today. So voila, all clean. I'll give it a more polished up little look before I give it to him. But yeah, and you know, all his stuff is this goes out, and then he can just plug. I kept all the plugs plugged in though. So he's gonna get that, which is the dock that it sits on. Once you place it on it, it charges, and yeah. I like never take mine off the dock pretty much. And then he lucks out because due to the fact that I had the Switch when I went to BlizzCon back in 2019, that is the reason I have this. Yeah, I bought this so that it could travel, you know, travel with me. And I didn't even bring the dock with me because I was going to a place of someone who had a Switch 1, so I used their dock to charge. So yeah, we'll just power this off. And
and he's got a decent battery. So the battery looks like it's over half, probably 60% or something. Let's go see if it would show me. Probably shows me here. So he does only have 5 gigs here, and it's pretty much full. He can remove games. Yeah. And I never did buy a card. I never went past 5 gigs, luckily, so yeah. The thing is, the Switch wasn't my main console, right? It was just a console I played every so often. So yeah, main gaming is PC. I turned console percentage on, so realistically, yeah, we see it now. He might like to see it like that. I never had it like that, but I thought it would be cool. So he's got 56%, and we're gonna actually power it off, so he should have a little, at least a little bit. When he powers it on tomorrow. So and then the dock, which you know, all the plugins are still in it, so yeah, but it comes with the power adapter and then the HDMI. I'm gonna also give them this. This is kind of the default controller they give you, and then the things that you saw at the side, those go in here. I pretty much immediately bought a Pro controller for mine, but you know, he needs a controller at least to start, so he can have this one, and then he can decide if he wants to you know, get one after. That's the end of the video. I am gonna turn on the AC for a bit. It's pretty hot, and then pass out. So yeah, hope you enjoyed today's video, and we'll catch you in the next one. Bye guys.